Here we are, we're working on a Toolcat, Bobcat Toolcat 5600. Basically what we're dealing with is we had to change we had to get the front steering cylinder rebuilt on this thing. Now if you look in the book, it's going to tell you that you need to take off this hydrostatic motor right here, and honestly it looks like you would have to, because it's a real pain in the ass. The cylinder's way down in there, and as you can see, the frame is completely wrapped around this. You have hydraulics here, but we didn't want to do that. This little hole here is where the cylinder goes, and the hole is not big enough to pull the cylinder out, let alone even trying to get the hoses off of there. So being that we didn't want to spend a ton of time taking all of this off, because really our only problem was the steering cylinder was bleeding a little bit, so the machine's still operable. But I know there's people out there that have probably been faced with this, so I thought I'd make this video. Basically, to avoid having to take all that out to drop the cylinder down, what we've done over here is, and wheels got to come off, tie rod's got to come off. We took this A-frame, the rack holding the hub and everything on, we took that, at least this bracket off. Basically what we did, so yeah, basically what we've done here is to be able to fit the cylinder out right through here, we've just taken a die grinder and notched this. You can see there it is. We've notched this piece of metal out, and we, obviously made sure on the other side that we weren't going to really affect anything or get anywhere near anything important. So we've taken this notch out. With that notch out, you can see this is where the cylinder would be at, the steering cylinder. Obviously the pistons would be going through here and the other side out to the wheels here. So yeah, we just notched that, and then we were able to pull the cylinder right out this way, and that saved having to take this because when that cylinder's there's not enough room to drop it down out there. And so the only way the book says that you can do it is by taking the hydrostatic motor completely out. And we, like I said, we didn't want to do that because that would have been a lot more work. So we've notched this out. Once we go, obviously it's going to be handy to have this extra room when we go to reinstall the new cylinder. We'll be able to easily attach the hoses. There's a little steering sensor on the cylinder that will be easy to install and plug in the electrical. And then once that's all done, we will weld this back into place. Just make sure we keep the structural integrity. And then this bracket this bracket right here will actually go right over the top of that, and it will just actually even make it more strong, as far as not really, that's going to kind of bridge the fact that we've notched that. So if say we lost 5% strength by cutting it and re-welding it, well, we should be okay with, we're confident that with that bracket there we'll be fine. And really just hope that this video is able to save somebody else a little bit of time, because we really think we probably saved ourselves quite a bit of time by doing this. And there's nothing, well, it's hard to show you in there, but I could show you from the other side. There's really nothing close, nothing really structurally important close to what we cut. As you can see over there, it's just a plate. I mean, we stayed, I would say, at least an inch away from anything else, any other bolt spots. So I hope this video helps you guys out there that have one of these Toolcats. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to work on these things. So